Hi, Kira here, doing a guest review for Fat Guy Hiking of my trail company, my trail company, Ultralight 35. So here's the pack, and right now I actually have my tent and my sleeping pad inside. Well, my sleeping pad's inside my tent and it's all set up, so normally the sleeping pad would go on the bottom down there, and I actually had my tent on this side of the pack today. Since the pack does have these straps, you could strap something big onto the side, and I thought it was gonna be unbalanced, but it actually worked pretty well. The front has a nice big pocket and it actually goes all the way down here. So it does have this thicker material down here at the bottom of the pocket. And in there I have my first aid, maps, water filtration items. My stakes are usually in there. What else? I think that's it that's in there. I think I have something. Nope. Nope, that's all that's in there. So on the back of the pack, you'll actually see it's just doesn't have like any foam here, and it does come with a frame sheet that is inside a sleeve inside the pack, but I took it out because I didn't like how firm it was. I also cut off the hip belt, and I think you could cut off this flap too, but I didn't do that yet because I think this strap actually goes down and attaches here. And then I also have some shock cord down here, which is, like I said, where my sleeping pad would go. Alright, so another thing I wanted to point out too is that I know I mentioned that there's no foam, but also because this is right against your skin, it does make you really sweaty. So you definitely want to make sure to have all your things in a liner, that way it doesn't get anything in your pack sweaty too. Now on the top of the pack, it does look like it's a roll top, but it's actually not a roll top, and you can make it look like a roll top if you want, if you don't have as much stuff in it, but it's actually just a drawstring like a lot of other packs. Can't really do this with one hand, but so here's the inside of the pack, and right now it just has my food, extra layers, and that's about it, since everything else is actually just in my tent, but I promise it all does fit in there. Well, not my tent and my sleeping pad, but everything else fits in there. Another thing this pack has that's nice is it has 2 trekking pole holders on each side. Carabiners and this yellow thing are not included, but it does have another clip, and then one here and one here. And those work really well if you want to carry your trekking poles on the back of your pack for a bit. Also forgot to mention, these are actually an add-on that I got from Justin Anderson on Facebook. So this one is the cell phone holder, and it has a pocket at the front that you can put snacks in. And then this one is the 1-liter water bottle holder, so they just attach onto these loops, and then they just go around the shoulder strap. So I really like them, but they're not part of the pack if you order it from my trail company. So let's talk about the shoulder straps. They attach to the pack. There's no load lifters. They attach along the whole strap, which is nice because I know some packs attach with just a strap of webbing, and that can create like a dip in the foam. They are not thick, but they are pretty wide, so they're okay. I think if I upgrade from this pack, I definitely would want some thicker foam and straps for sure. So the water bottle pockets on the sides, or the side pockets, are not huge, but this is a vitamin water bottle, and it fits in there just fine. I think a 1-liter water bottle would be okay. These straps do kind of get in the way, but I'll just tuck it behind the water bottle. So I guess if you had something really tall, you could tuck it behind the straps. I don't think you could get a Nalgene in here. It's pretty tight, especially when the pack is full. And I don't know about anything else. Probably nobody's cook set would fit in here if you had a pot. And alright, so actually I was able to fit my tent inside my pack today. I put it vertical on this side. So I think that's actually better than strapping it to the outside, especially because it looked kind of funky. yeah, everything does fit. I do have a little less food today, but I was able to roll the top a little bit, so I think, you know, 3 days of food would fit fine if you have a full-size tent like I do on this trip. So there it is from the front, fully packed up for the day. There's my sleep pad, like I said. I wanted to add too that I actually added those shot cord straps, so that is not going to come on the pack. You'll have to add those yourself. Alright, here's me with it on. It has a sternum strap here and hip belt that I cut off. Ta-da! Well, I've decided to bail, and my pack is completely soaked and covered in mud, just the way you want it to be.